Parliament's Select Committee on Lands and Forestry is advocating for the inclusion of an official of the Survey and Mapping Division in the composition of Ghana's Boundary Commission. The committee hinted it was soon invite the Ghana Boundary Commission, the Lands and Natural Resources Minister, and the head of Survey and Mapping Division to resolve issues regarding the work of all named entities. Citi Newsroom's Ashanti Regional Correspondent Hafiz Tijani has more.
The chairman of the Lands and Forestry Committee in Parliament insists the Survey and Mapping Division of the Lands Commission must be involved in the work of the Ghana Boundary Commission to ensure effective and efficient delivery of its duties. Francis Menu Adabo says the committee is working to address all outstanding issues regarding the composition of the Ghana Boundary Commission.
So if Boundary Commission now is a new setup institution, it was there. But they were working under the Survey and Mapping Division years back. The director of survey had complete control of the mapping they do at the boundary, because you don't compromise 1 inch at the boundary. 1 inch of land can bring confusion at the boundary. So whatever they do as a commission, I think somebody from the Survey and Mapping Division should be part of the commission so that he will report to the director of surveys. If they say somebody from the Ghana Institution of Surveyors, we have 3 different divisions there. There can be a valuer, there can be architect, and there can be a land surveyor. But that aspect should be land surveyor. You should go in there, see to the practices, make sure all the accuracies and everything is taken care of before they go out and do the boundary demarcation. So I will invite the executive secretary and then the boundary commission. They are all reporting to my committee. And then we bring the minister and iron out. I'm not saying what they are doing is not right. They have qualified surveyors there, but their work should be controlled by the director of surveys so that we can accept, because any survey you do in Ghana, whether for registration or for mapping for anything, you should go through the Survey and Mapping Division. They have to certify, authenticate it before we can add to the national stream.
Mr. Adabo has also raised concerns about how quack surveyors have infiltrated the system and contributing to many land disputes across the country.
But I will also say here that most of the surveyors on the field are quack surveyors. In Ghana here, we have few institutions. We have only one institution at the middle level called Ghana School of Mapping and Survey. And then we have KNUST, UMAT, and other places where they do degree in geomatic engineering. And then the other one also, the Ghana School of Survey, they do diploma and certificate. Apart from these 2 institutions, no other institution trains surveyors. But people follow some surveyors for some years as laborers, and then they come out, they think they are also surveyors. They go out there and do surveys. Those people, they don't have the theoretical background of what they do. So most of the time, they mess up.
The paramount chief of the Asante Achim Domiabra traditional area, Bafo Osubediakun, expressed concern about boundary disputes in parts of the country and called on the Survey and Mapping Division to work at resolving such issues.
Notwithstanding the success shocked by the region in land administration, there continue to be issues arising from indeterminate land boundaries, as well as the activities of unqualified surveyors who stoke boundary dispute amongst those, as well as individuals who have acquired lands for private use. The canker of boundary disputes does not appear to be confined to Ashanti region alone, but it is prevalent in almost all parts of the country.
Director of Survey Na Abukari Abdullahi, speaking at a national retreat of the Survey and Mapping Division in the Ashanti region, says existing laws are being reviewed to deal with issues affecting land management in Ghana.
We've had a whole lot of the land disputes in all sectors of the courts, largely because wrong people go into want to do survey, they want to do registration, and they will want to sell land when they don't even own the land. They don't even know where the land is. So our Land Act is to give us directions as to who must do what and who gets punished for what wrongdoers for the deceit that the whole lot of crooks in the system who are there and have created this lot of land dispute that we have in all our courts and we kind of struggling with.
Attendees at the retreat on the theme Repositioning Survey and Mapping in the Era of Digitization for Socio-Economic Development deliberated on issues bordering on land management in the country.